Welcome to the corner. Hey, QC. Hey, QC. Hey, QC. Hey, welcome to the corner. Hey, it's Monday.
Welcome to the Actors Quarantine Corner. Yo, we back at it again, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Another Monday in the books again. I know y'all wondering, like, what's happening over here. We're missing one person right now. But don't fret, Joe's on the way.
Oh, yeah.
He'll get here when he get here. Because you know why? Because we out here working.
We back working.
We out here working. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all it is to it, and that's all we going to keep on doing.
Yeah.
Because it's another Monday, and we back on the strip.
Thank y'all for being here with us. We appreciate that.
So thank y'all. So you know, another Monday, another week, you know, back in it. KB, how was your week this week? You know, anything interesting or worth talking about today? Anything?
Man, to be honest, I can't really say anything interesting except that I can say that like some interesting things have happened in school.
Okay.
As far as like this COVID stuff is going, as far as the district is concerned, some schools have shut down.
Okay.
You know, we've been seeing some cases, so I'm just, you know, a little bit more concerned and kind of trying to figure out what January going to lead to and what the second semester is going to look like of this school year. Because, man, yeah.
So
that's what I've been dealing
school,
with. Yeah.
Anything
outside of school, bro. Outside of school, me and my wife finally got to have some time to ourselves together.
Okay.
Kids spent the whole weekend with the grandparents.
Time.
Oh, man. Really enjoyed that. Got to go out, you know what I'm saying? Still out, quarantine, masked up, you know what I'm saying? With some family. It was cool. Had a little dinner, chill with the wifey. Without the kids running around, get to sleep in late. You don't get to appreciate that stuff till you're a parent. But yeah. So
that's what's up.
So that's what's interesting. So what's been going on with you, bro? What happened to you this week?
I had the week was fine.
Mm-hmm.
We got to the weekend. It got a little rough this weekend.
Yeah.
And had a good friend of mine. One of his children passed away.
Oh man, so sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah, man, it was a pretty hard week, man. Pretty hard weekend. I kind of checked out towards the weekend.
Can't even imagine.
I know. Bro. I put it. Look, I put on there on Instagram. I was like, I'm logging off, so I probably won't answer.
Yeah.
And then people started texting and calling. I was like.
You don't get the purpose.
Whenever you ever see me come on the internet and be like, hey, don't talk to me.
Straight
and
up.
Then people are like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, okay, that's kind of defeats the purpose of what I was trying to do.
Yeah, but you love, bro. People concerned when you put subliminals and nobody know what's going on. So somebody gonna reach out. I'm just glad you got people that's gonna reach out.
I appreciate it. You know, I do appreciate it. But it outside of my normal self, like even if something did traumatic happen, like I still would be open enough to talk to people, you know, like in the midst of that. So, but this one moment I was like, I need to shut it off, and I want everybody to know I'm shutting it off. So, but I mean, it was okay, man. I'm still kind of getting over it, man. I know my friends taking it much harder. You know, it was his child, man. You know, like I was best man in his wedding and everything. Like, man, we've been kicking it for a while now, man. And
how old was this child?
Man, he was 24. He was 24.
Still a young man.
Didn't even make it past 25. Man.
Still a young man.
Just like the Kanye song. So, you know, man, it was just, like I say, it was a hard weekend, you know. The week was pretty cool, but got some good things coming up soon. You know, I'm actually getting to start a show next year. We start actual production, which I'm excited about.
I'm excited to hear that.
Coronavirus and vaccines.
Yes, sir.
All of the above.
Oh,
I'm hoping that things work out that way. But other than that, man, you know, same old, you know me, just quarantine kicking, corona ducking, you know, that's pretty much all I'm doing out here in these streets right now.
Man,
that's all I can say.
I know I can say it's good to see all of us back getting working again.
I know, man. Hey,
and see, we got your poster back here. You got to tell people about the poster,
man,
about the show, man.
Matter of fact, grab that
you know
for me one time.
You got to tell them what's going on.
Snatch it down over there, man. Just to let the people know. Let me go on, fix that for y'all. Oh, there you go. Now you can see it. Now you see it. Now you don't. Just want to put that out there. Shout out to Amy Evans, putting together this Houston artist documentary. Basically like a art documentary. Basically, like an audio and infused with like video, short video, and pictures, documentary. Eventually, it'll be like put into like one of the museums for basically like a Houston archive.
Oh, that's like dope. Like an
how
exhibit?
Artists, become artists, self-employed artists during COVID times. And I was one of the people that she picked, man, and I was honored. So she picked an actor, a chef, a DJ, a drag queen, and a painter. And they all happen to be people of color. They're all like solely self-employed. And I was just honored, man. Like when she called me, I was like, hey, this like, for sure. Like documentary.
Yes, sir.
I would not mind at all. So yeah, man. Shout out to Amy Evans, man. She's still doing the work, man. And
that's
I'm
dope.
Just glad to be a part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm saying that. I'm glad you're back to work. I said I start rehearsal next week or this weekend coming up. Actually.
Okay, for what?
I too am American.
Oh, that's the ensemble show, right?
Ensemble, yeah.
Ensemble,
so
okay.
start
Shout
rehearsal.
Out to ensemble.
Shout out.
Ensemble. I see y'all out there.
Yeah, back
to
work.
Reading today. They did like a reading today or something like that.
Hey, they pushing stuff out, so I'm just glad to be working, get back on the stage with some people that I've never worked with professionally with before. Some I have, so it's gonna be pretty dope.
Yeah.
Small cast. Script is different. I like the way it's flowing right now, the way I'm reading it, so how I'm visioning it. I hope it's somewhere close to what the director thinking. If not, it's cool. I'm ready to ride, but it's I'm seeing some things.
So like, when do y'all open? I guess I could say, like, when is the show set to actually open? Is it open to the public or will it be streamed?
Well, as far as I know right now, it all depends on how this transition and stuff goes as far as COVID and all that. But it's supposed to be a small audience. But if that's not possible, then it's going to be recorded and streamed.
Okay.
So either way it goes, the show is going to go on. Still going to get that check.
Hey,
thank you, ensemble. We're gonna keep rolling. I was hurt before COVID went because I was about to do my first hip hop show at the ensemble.
Bebop.
Yeah, I was really excited about that.
I should have showed up to that audition too.
You should have.
I didn't show up that day.
Yeah, he didn't. I called everybody. I let everybody know he didn't show up.
It's okay, man. You win some, you lose some.
I mean, we all lost some because we didn't get to do it.
Shit.
COVID said you lose.
Shit, we done lost all.
You lost.
Now fuck.
So
God damn.
It's like that. But so I'm excited to start rehearsal because I haven't done a play, been on stage in a long time. Okay. As a professional myself, as far as with my students and stuff, done plenty of that.
Okay.
So I'm ready. I'm ready. And I need to check. Yes.
That's all we need.
Yes.
That's all we need.
Yes.
So let's talk about these wonderful Houston vaccines that got rolled out today. Like I saw it on the news. Somebody texted me and was like, hey, the vaccines made it to Houston like 2 hours ago. I was like, damn, when they got here?
Yo, they've been looking.
Like, were you following them or what? Like, I don't know. But so, what do you think about that, KB?
I don't have any.
Are you for mandatory vaccines or are you against mandatory vaccines?
See, I almost got upset because I realized that I know you know who I am, but I realized we're doing this.
They don't know. You gotta let them know.
Because I almost forgot. I was finna get mad. Like,
well, do they know?
No, you don't know. He knows.
What,
but
do y'all think
hell
no. would take a mandatory vaccine?
Do you think I would? I already said the answer, but the hell to the nizzle. I'm not. No scissor. I'm like, where has anybody been, like, it's a trial, no results. And then the little results I did see, for the little bit of time they did do it, I see people faces scrunched up to the side. I don't want to say the wrong term, but I think it's palsy. Bell's palsy. Thank you. What? And I'm sitting there like,
say that again. What is it called?
Bell's palsy. Side of their face is stuck and permanently, like.
So it's like partial paralysis. So it's not
partial paralysis. I hate to say stuck. Thank you for making me say all the right stuff.
Hey, that's
what they face is gonna be partial paralyzed, if that's even a word, and stuck.
Just say what it is.
And I'm like,
Wait. Why have you?
How long you had it?
Can we discuss?
Whoa, we're not gonna skip. We're not gonna skip over. You just said, "Oh, I've had."
Mine came up with stress. I hit myself in the face by mistake. Partial paralysis on my left side, so it's a complete droop. You don't feel anything. It was maybe about 2-3 days.
What?
It was stress for me. Yeah. Stress is no joke.
Wow.
Did not know that. That is new. I didn't even know that could happen to you.
Very crazy, man. That's interesting to know. Oh no! Please don't ever go through that, because if I saw you like that, I'd be so worried.
Oh Lord, that would
my goodness,
send me into a tizzy. Send me into a tizzy. I wouldn't know what the hell to do.
But no, I'm not taking it.
Crazy.
Not taking it. I don't. Nah, that's just not
crazy.
Me.
I wouldn't know what the hell to do.
Yeah, and I'm just hoping they're not trying to make nothing mandatory, which I don't think they would. But I'm just like, nah, I'm not doing it. No, not at all. What about you, bro?
What's the best politically correct but non-politically correct way I could say this? They made that shit too fast.
I
don't know.
With not enough time to test it and see results.
They made that fucking vaccine way too fast. No way. People been dying from AIDS and cancer. People still get the flu every year. And they got flu shots out here. They popped that damn coronavirus vaccine out in like less than a year. Coronavirus only been out for like a year and a half in the US. It was almost like a foreign song. Like the song, they made it in China, and you know how it take time to get over here. Like it's only been out over here for like a year and a half.
So, not doing it.
I don't know, bro. That's like what the fuck?
It can't
happen too fast.
But then my other thing is, so now when you get this little shot or whatnot, you feel me? Do you think you're not supposed to wear your mask now?
Yeah, like are you immune?
Like, does this shot prevent you from ever getting it again?
Like Blade, you a daywalker. Bro, you a daywalker now. Like,
bro, I don't want you talking about I took the vaccine. I don't care, bro. Keep your mask. Like,
I don't need no mask.
I need to know.
I don't need no mask.
Man, I'm gonna kick your ass. Man.
I got the vaccine card.
No. Get out of here, bro.
No, but for real, that's a valid question. Like, if you get the vaccine, like, does that make you exempt from wearing your mask into places? Like, now can I walk in and be like, oh, sir, you need your mask? No, I got the vaccine. I'm good. Like,
see, that's what I'm saying. And do we have to accept that now?
I would not accept that shit. A sticker?
Like we think I give a damn about your sticker?
Like we voted.
I don't care.
We get a sticker.
Oh, I took my vaccine shot. Give me a sticker and a lollipop. Get out of here. I don't care.
That's not gonna work.
Keep your mask on.
It's not gonna work that way.
Do what you're supposed to do. Like, I don't care. Just be reasonable about it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't believe in the vaccine. If that's what you're gonna do, I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? Do you? I pray. I'm gonna pray for you. Give it at least like a year.
I'll pray for you with the vaccine or with your mask.
Because I mean, I've been doing good with my mask just on my face. I've been doing good thus far. So I'm like, I don't know if I want you to stick me to say I don't want you to get what you've been keeping out with the mask.
I'm not going front. I personally am not going to be first in line or even lasted long for the vaccine.
I'm not gonna know where the line is.
I say that confidently now. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like I always say, like I won't do this, but if the sake or the safety of my child is at risk, I'm not gonna lie. Like if I have to do something to ensure that Josiah is gonna be okay, then that changes things.
That changes.
But if we both gonna be all right,
yeah,
you can hang it up. I won't be in line. I already got the test done 3 times. That wasn't enjoyable.
Yeah.
Then, I'm a conspiracy theorist, right? And you get on the internet and they're like, ha ha ha, you thought you had the test, but they already gave you the vaccine. I'm like, whoa, all right. Like, it's like the test is the vaccine. I'm like, all right.
Man,
all right, now you just like fucking with my brain.
Yeah, now you're doing too
much.
You
need to chill.
Chill out. You're doing way too much.
Chill. Like, now I'm scared. Like, you stuck me like 2-3 times already in both nostrils, and everyone knows Brandon got a big nose. Got some big nostrils too. Wasn't hard for him to find them and stick them up there, but he did like 3 times. So that's 6 times each. You know what I'm saying? And all together. So that means I got the virus 6 times. If that theory is true.
Yeah, I did the nose once. It wasn't that bad. I got to do it myself.
I'm not happy about it.
And then the other 2 were swabs in the mouth, so I was all right. Pause.
The other 2 swabs.
But yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, I mean, that's
all right.
it.
So another thing, let's get into the electoral college officially voted today. So basically, the whole situation that we went through for the past like month and a half basically didn't mean shit because now we about to get a president. So what do you think that'll fall? Is the electoral college still going to be predicted as what it was the same during the actual general election?
Absolutely. Okay. I think so. Okay. And if it's not, I don't give a shit as long as Biden and Kamala walking in there. It's a wrap.
So let me ask you this. It's a wrap. Do you think that there was some kind of tampering done in this election? Do you believe so?
My conspiracy theorist
and I don't care about either side. Like I don't care who was
absolutely.
Who, like,
everybody does that. Every election,
so
I believe.
Both of them was cheating.
Absolutely.
It's just the better cheater won.
You know what I'm saying? Have more leverage, have more, a little more support, and the people with them. I mean,
the better cheater won.
So I can't, say that it's a bad thing because I just think it's been done for forever. So I'm not surprised. Like nothing surprises me anymore.
Hey,
nothing.
Can't be mad at that. I cannot be mad at that.
Bro, you know what? I've been having this thought. I've been having this thought, or not necessarily a thought, but over the little time I've been thinking about what defines success for you as an artist, a self-employed artist.
Self-employed artist 2020.
See how I plugged that in there? Self-employed artist.
Hold on. Do y'all see that?
Boom, right there.
2020.
Right there. All right. But what do you define your success? What defines success for you and your craft as an actor, self-employed entrepreneur in this craft? Like, what do you define as success?
That is a damn good question. I battle with that answer. I've tried to verbalize it to people. Honestly, man, like my only hope with my career is that, like personally, like I'll start personal and then I'll go with the outward effect, what it should be. You know what I mean? So personally, for me, I just want to work. I want to work and I want to make money. It's just that simple. Like I want to be able to wake up and do what I do and afford a comfortable living just like anybody else, just like your parents did, your aunt, your uncle, your grandma. Like I want to be able to wake up, go do my job. We all don't got the same job.
But let's break that down even more. What do you define as comfortable living? You know what I'm saying? Because
I wouldn't say comfortable. Like I'm not asking to be like a fucking millionaire and shit. I mean, hey, I want a million.
Yeah, if you got a million out there,
throw it my way. I want a million.
Absolutely not.
But what I'm saying is like it's not the fame I'm after. It's the ability to do consistent work and consistent good work.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm fighting after. Like when people be like, "Oh, Brandon, never not working," like I want that to be a consistency for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like not just now, not just tomorrow, not for another moment. Like I want to forever be working all the time because that ensures that I'm working, I'm doing my craft, and I'm also getting compensated for that.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if I am doing that, then that means I know that personally, I should be able to live a normal, substantial life, just like a normal, sustainable life. You know what I mean? Like wake up, get the kid ready to go to school, send them off to school, take a little break, maybe take a nap, wake up, go to rehearsal, go do my thing, maybe go do a show, get the kid from school, get them together, go back out, go do the show, come back home. Like, or whatever that may entail. You know what I mean? But the normalcy of that, but instead of like going into a cubicle, you know what I mean, and doing that, I'm just replacing the cubicle with theater.
Gotcha.
Or film, you know what I mean? Or voiceover work, just anything artistically driven, you know what I mean? So it's just that simple for me. It sounds simple. It's easier said than done.
Yeah.
That's the hope. But outwardly, I just want people to look at me and be like, damn, he don't ever stop and everything he does is fucking good.
Yeah.
Period. I can't say it no easier than that. Like he just like I want to be James Brown.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
It
like
makes
James
sense
Brown is the hardest working man in the show. Hey, I want to be
artist.
James Brown of this theater game. Like I'm gonna put it like I'm gonna go to work.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to go to work and I'm trying to do all the things. I want to do all of them. As long as my schedule and my body will allow, I'm going to be there. I'm gonna be on time, and I'm bringing all the talent I got in my body with me each time. So
gotcha.
That's pretty much the ideal. So I pose the same question to you, man. What is the ideal?
I mean, I think my evolution at like growing up, becoming more of an adult and like trying different things in this artist field, like my definition of success has changed over time. Like what you just said was my true definition of what success was for me.
Yeah.
But then it got to a point where when I wasn't teaching and I was just entrepreneur, straight artist stuff, working nonstop, like from 8 a.m, get home at 1 a.m, 12, and doing shows, but it wasn't like substantially paying me what I needed to pay to live a comfortable life. So then my idea of success changed with it. Like I want to be able to use my craft and be able to be debt free with my craft. So once I'm debt free, that's probably the main reason why I continue to work and don't just do it true entrepreneur style, because I want to be debt free. So then once I'm done with that, then I can act anytime I want, where I want, how I want to, and don't have to worry about
none of that shit matters.
No matter how big or small the pay me as long as the piece is like presentable and something that will represent my character, like as an actor, will make everybody say, just like you said, that boy is raw in everything he does. That is my success now.
Exactly.
So to be debt free in order to live that comfortable, set out there life. That's what I'm looking for.
That's the point.
So that's success for me. You feel me?
That's a good standard of success. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, I just got a pause. Did y'all get that Amber Alert? What you need? Y'all got that Amber Alert? I was just sitting
somebody there.
I knew. I told you.
Well, we know who that is.
The They lurking.
They out there.
They lurking.
It don't even matter. We in here. You feel me? We in here.
But man, like, you know, about that. So how do you see like your idea of success? I guess it's a mute point to ask, but
No.
I mean, like, how does your idea of success like guide your voyage through your career? Like does it affect the roles you take or the roles you don't take? You know what I mean? Does it affect the way that you perform on good days or bad days? Like, how does your idea of success like affect your voyage of the craft? You know what I mean?
Well, you know, like for me, the voyage is, as long as I got something substantial to present, I'm there for it. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't degrade my culture, my gender, any of those things. I'm there for it. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't necessarily say that my idea of success would guide the way that my journey goes as far as what I choose to do. I just think that as far as what my defined success as, I think like once I'm able to just use my craft and be able to be totally in it and be debt free, I can use that to find all the different outlets of different ways and have nothing but devoted time to those things.
Man, like,
and that's
the hardest part about being an artist.
Bro.
Like you grinding so much to pull so many ends together.
Yeah.
That you know, like each project or each work that you do is always going towards a specific goal.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna front. Like when I was growing up, I heard that artists, like I was told, artist is a privileged person's passion. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like artists or wanting to be an artist is a privileged person's passion.
Yeah.
Because they have the
privilege.
They have the privilege enough to pursue art and endure a time of like hardships and not making no money or getting like $100 here or $200 just for this one little thing, but nothing for like 3-4 months at a time, and they can still be supported through. You know what I mean? So what's your idea on that? Like, does that cause you or us or all of us, because I know a lot of artists, and is that thing is what causes us to be these like Swiss Army knife type of actors? Like you a teacher, you've been a teacher, but you a damn good actor. Like you was a damn good actor first, but now you're a teacher, and you got other people who are like damn good actors, and they like working at a call center or some shit. You know what I mean? So like, how like is that the change? Like, is the privilege that we don't have? Does that take us out of pursuing our craft as much as we could if we were privileged?
I don't think so. I think I get an idea of what you're saying, but I don't think it's because you might see the opposite of how I see it, because you see me as having, or I assume, you see me as having like the job, having something stable, a steady paycheck would make it easier for me to go and pursue my grind because, you know, I'm decent financially.
Yeah, gotcha.
But I see it as the opposite, because money is one thing, but time is something you can never ever get back.
Right.
And you have the advantage on me, I believe, because you have the time to actually work on certain things in your craft that I don't, because I have signed a contract that I'm demanded to do these things that I've already signed up for.
That makes sense.
So I think you have an advantage in that sense. But other people may say, you're wrong, KB. I agree with how you doing stuff. That makes the most sense. So, you know, it's all about the struggle you're willing to take. And, you know, I found out I wasn't willing to
I mean, like,
take it for too long.
If you did have the time, but not the privilege of making it work, would you?
If I had the time,
but not the privilege of being able to do it like debt free and
I mean, I think that's what I'm doing
securely,
now.
like pursuing yourself as an artist.
But see, I think that's what I'm doing now.
Just acting like, I know people who are like guitar players or painters, like artistry, period.
Yeah,
like,
but I think that's what I'm doing now in a sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because even though I have my time devoted to what I call as my bill payer, perfect poor. As far as my bill payer, but any other time that I have, I'm using it toward my craft.
That's real.
You know what I mean? So, or at least I'm trying to if I'm not too tired. But
I mean, that's real. That's real.
I'm trying to use it in some form or fashion toward my craft.
I think I'm in that limbo area. Like, I don't really have the privilege of being able to do it. You know what I mean? Because like, I can't front. Like, I need money. I got kids. Like, I need money.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have the privilege of just being able to do something and not make an income.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? But I do got the time.
Yeah.
I got a lot of time. You know what I mean? And I put focus into that time on the craft. And it kind of works out, but it also kind of doesn't. You know what I mean? Because like, I'll run myself dry for a full period, and then another period of just like, And I tell the truth now, everybody here watching, I'm from Houston. Y'all know, y'all been following my career. If you have or haven't, man, I was doing so much theater in Houston.
Yeah.
I mean, like there was 1 year I did like 7 shows. In 1 year.
Yeah.
Crazy, right? Seven full productions in 1 year. Back to back. There was only like maybe a 2 or 3 week period, the whole year spread out though. You know what I mean? And the moment I turned equity, everything changed. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And that's what pisses me off, because like we say, we trying to get the bread, right?
Yeah.
So why would that not be the move?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the move should be trying to go get the money so we can support ourselves better. And once you reach the plateau of being able to support yourself better as a person of color here in Houston, everything changes. Like the amount of work that you are thought for, given, or even put on, like put in a secondary folder. Like, if we put you in a different folder for this show, you know, just because everything changes. And I think that is just, you know, singing the same old song of basically how life and artistry goes for people of color, because it's like, once you work so hard in a what they quote unquote like non-professional world, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you get all the accolades and you get all the opportunities, and then once you cross over into the threshold of like quote unquote professionalism, now there's a wall between you and the same work that you would have gotten before. You know what I mean? And I'm like, why are we here if that's going to be the case?
And that's what's so funny about it, because like I said, once I started professional theater, like one of my first big shows was at the Houston Grand Opera. I was an understudy.
Yeah.
And they wanted me to join the union.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there and I'm like, and I had the opportunity to join it right then and there, but then I started talking to certain individuals. Matter of fact, I did a show. My first show, One Monkey Don't Stop No Show at the Ensemble Theater with Ben Kane, and he was an equity actor out of Los Angeles. And he was doing another show, but he couldn't use his real name to do that show, because if he used his real name, then it would have been a problem. And I was like, so
that's an equity thing.
It is, and that bothered me, because it's like, so you're owning my name?
I mean, it's not the name; it's you owning it.
I mean, but you can tell me when I can't use my name in the craft that
only
I have.
because you have signed, like, because the name that you choose, like.
But why can't?
I'm glad you brought it up. Like, I had a conversation about this with the acting colleague of mine. I hate to give out governmentals, but of course my name is Brandon Morgan, right? So I chose to go with Brandon J. Morgan for my equity
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? People be like, "Oh, what about Michael B?" I'm like, no, it's not like that. Like my name has always been Brandon J. Morgan. But I never say my middle name. But the thought was, my original thought was to go my first and middle name, period. And that was Brandon Joseph.
Yeah.
So if you saw my name on a poster or in a program, it would always be Brandon Joseph. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the name that they profit off of, just like you do. So that's why they want to, define a line on that, because even on your checks, still gonna have my name on it. It's not gonna say Brandon Joseph on my checks. But on all media receipts and publishing and pubbing, you know what I mean? It's definitely gonna say Brandon Joseph on everything that there is to market me on, because they getting a hit off of the marketing. You know what I mean? Because we're both together. Like I'm in a union with them and they're in a union with me, so it's beneficial. I'm gonna get the work. I'm gonna get the money. They're gonna get equity put everywhere in the program, so they're gonna see the asterisk by my name and be like, "Oh, he's a part of equity." So it goes hand in hand. So it's not that they own the name; it's just that they want their due too, and rightfully so.
It's like
you know what I mean?
It's like having. I respect it. It's like having an agent in the sense,
Yeah,
like
pretty
you
much.
said. And I get that
10%, but they get that 10% off your name. Because if you are a name that's going to get hired, they win it already.
So that's my whole point. So let's say I get a show that's going to pay me very, very well.
Yeah.
But it's not equity. Now you can't do that show because it's not equity, even though they probably would pay the rate you want them to.
But see, that's the thing, because just me working, I can't speak for other markets, but I can definitely speak for Houston's market when it pertains to equity. If you get a show that's non-equity, most likely it's not paying more than an equity actor would get.